the worst case scenario analysis. And the idea is that you just, any decision you're trying to decide on, I run it through the worst case scenario analysis. What really could go wrong here? Like, what's the worst case scenario? Okay, I buy a duplex and I live in half it and rent the other half out. What's the worst that could happen? Well, the tenant could stop paying. Okay, well then what would happen? Okay, well I guess I'd have to cover their half of the rent. Well, how much is the rent? $500 a month. Oh, okay, well I guess I could pull a couple extra shifts at work and cover that. So worst case scenario, I'd have to cover a couple extra shifts until I get them out. It's not always that bad. And so I think we haven't named what the fear is that we have. We just have an internal fear that makes us not act. And because we haven't named what the fear is or the consequences of the fear, we don't act. But when you actually name the fear, like this is what I'm afraid of, and then you say, well, what would happen if that actually happened? All of a sudden you realize there's nothing to be afraid of, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just do that thing.